In this video, we're going to go over how to structure your PPC campaigns to get the most out of your time and add dollars. At this point, you'll want to have your list of keywords all set up and ready, so make sure you have that set up first. Let's start by discussing the difference between the two types of campaigns Amazon offers, automatic and manual. Automatic campaigns let Amazon do all the work. They'll find the keywords that they think are relevant and also target other products for you. This results in less control over the bids. Second, we have manual campaigns. These campaigns bid on the keywords you tell it to or variations of it. We'll get to what that means in a moment. Manual campaigns give you much more control over the bids, so that is where we want most of our spending to be. Let's look into each of these campaign types more closely. Automatic campaigns let Amazon find keywords for you based on what they think your product is. These can be expensive, but Amazon will tell you which keywords you should be targeting, so it's well worth it. These keywords can then be put into your manual campaigns, and you can control their bids there. Now, manual campaigns come in 4 different types: broad, phrase, exact, and product display ads. Product display ads will have their own video, as they're a little different. Let's focus on the 3 main keyword types. And let's use rubber spatula as our base keyword. So if we put rubber spatula into an exact match campaign, it would bid to have our product show up when a customer searches rubber spatula or rubber spatulas. Amazon does take plurals into account here. For phrase match, Amazon will bid to have our product show up in any customer search that involves our keywords together in the correct order. So heat-resistant rubber spatula and rubber spatula for kitchen would both be bid on. Finally, for broad match, any search that has our keywords in them in any order will be bid on. So we would get all of the phrase matches plus spatula with rubber end and things like rubber spatula for kitchen. For manual campaigns, I recommend only using exact and broad campaigns to avoid bidding against yourself and to reduce the overall complexity. You'll get all the keyword bids you need in the exact and broad campaigns, so there's no need for phrase campaigns as well. Next, we'll discuss negative targeting. Amazon lets you specify which keywords you do not want to target. This is very useful for broad and auto campaigns to reduce bidding against yourself. Let's look at this example where we have no negative keywords. The auto, broad, and exact campaigns are all bidding on the same terms. This makes it extremely difficult to control your bids and your spend. Now let's see what happens when we add some negative keywords. We have the same setup above. This is with no negative keywords. And then here we use negative keywords in the broad and auto campaigns. We see that there's no more overlap as the broad and auto campaigns can no longer target rubber spatula. So broad is only targeting this variation on rubber spatula. Auto is targeting something completely different. And exact is targeting rubber spatula, exactly what we wanted to target. Let's move on to bids quickly. Each keyword has a bid associated with it. That's your max bid. Amazon will award the ad spot to the highest bidder, but only charge them 1 cent more than the second highest bidder. So if you were to bid 99 cents and your competitor bid 75 cents, you would win the auction with a bid of 76 cents. Now, Amazon gives a suggested bid for each keyword, and I recommend starting with that, as we'll be ready to change it as needed based on how it performs. Now that we understand negative keywords and bids, we can make our first campaigns. Make sure you have your full keyword list ready, then let's go through each campaign type. The auto campaign doesn't take any keywords. Amazon will fill those in. But we want to negative exact our full keyword list. So none of those exact keywords on our list will show up in the auto campaign. That means this campaign will target anything but our keyword list. So that's where we're going to get a lot of the new keywords that we would not have found without the auto campaign. Next, the broad campaign will take the full keyword list as broad keywords. It will take no exact keywords because this is a broad campaign. And then it will take the full list again as negative exact keywords. So we're saying do not show us any searches that are exactly what we're saying, but show us the broad variation. So this campaign will target variations on your keyword list. Finally, we have the exact campaign. This is one where we want to bid on all of the exact keywords we have on our list. So no broad keywords, but a full keyword list in the exact campaign setup. We would have no negative here, as we know exactly what this campaign will be bidding on. So this campaign will be targeting exactly the keyword list, not any variations, not anything but exactly. And this is where a lot of our spend is going to go. And now you have your first 3 campaigns set up. So in this video, we covered how each campaign and keyword type has its own objective, how negative targeting works, how bids work, and how winning PPC campaign structure. Please reach out with any questions, and I'll see you in the next video.